Birmingham City Council has been working to improve its green procurement practices and reduce the amount of waste sent to landfill with the help of private sector partner Alto Digital. One outcome of this partnership was to develop a new printing strategy using products from Kyocera to help limit the volume of consumables used in the council's printing equipment.
Birmingham City Council had got a plethora of printing machines of a wide variety, obviously all taking cartridges at very, very considerable expense. Since we've introduced the multifunctional devices, we've saved ourselves an enormous amount of money, not just in procurement, but in running costs, because obviously if you've got 3 machines all generating power and needing power instead of just one machine, you don't need to be Einstein to work out that there's benefits for the organisation. You're also reducing your energy demand as well, which is important. So it's been a win-win situation for Birmingham City Council.
Before we got the MFD printers, like I said, it was quite crowded in the office because we had loads of different fax machines, printers, photocopiers alone standing dotted around the office. These printers do everything in one, so it saved a lot of space, saved a lot of time because they're quite efficient as well.
Kyocera's printers and multifunctionals are really no different to anybody else's in terms of the way they operate, the print quality, the way they integrate into a network. The only real difference lies in the fact that they're designed to be more sustainable during use. Kyocera's cartridge-free technology greatly reduces the amount of raw materials that have to be consumed during the product's lifetime in terms of the consumables that it uses. So instead of having to replace a drum, developer, fuser unit and numerous other cogs, gears and what have you every time the toner needs replacing, you just replace this plastic container full of toner. So we're saving the embodied energy in those components. We're also greatly reducing the amount of waste that the product produces during its lifetime. And the vast majority of used cartridges end up in landfill, so that's a significant impact.
Birmingham City Council went through a very stringent procurement of the suppliers. And we had Sharp, Ricoh, Toshiba and Kyocera. Kyocera showed that they'd got a much higher commitment to sustainability, and therefore we're happy to work with them.
We proposed Kyocera solution over some of the other manufacturers we could have proposed, largely because of the environmental. The environmental issue was a very big thing for Birmingham City Council, and we looked at the other suppliers who all have very high levels of environmental sustainability. But we felt in this case Kyocera stood out. It certainly met everything, all the criteria that Birmingham City Council wanted.
Birmingham City Council is aiming to reduce both its energy consumption and its waste. There's a shortage of landfill in their area, which is one of the key points that they highlighted in their sustainability policy. One of the problems with laser printers is they do produce a lot of waste. The consumables that they use mostly end up in landfill, and therefore by addressing that one particular aspect, Birmingham can make a significant impact on its targets.
We have a target, it's a very challenging target, of reducing our CO2 emissions by 60% by 2026. To achieve that, it means that we've got to start to take a number of steps now and a number of decisions now. I think both organisations, Kyocera and Birmingham City Council, share the same ambitions and long-term targets of reducing our carbon footprint, of recognising the sustainability agenda, and therefore it's mutually compatible for both organisations.
Now that sustainability is so high on everybody's agenda, it's a topic that everyone in the industry is talking about, and most of the action that's being taken is around things like reducing power consumption, addressing packaging issues, but these are all really small impacts. We believe that by having taken a design-led approach and designing a fundamentally different kind of product, we've made something that's inherently more sustainable. And as we move forward with that technology and enhance and refine it further, we're sure that even greater gains can be made.
Well, in addition to the environmental requirements the council had, there was obviously the cost, which was very key. But then we moved on to the reliability of the machine and the user functionality of the machines. The Kyocera product has clearly shown that they are right at the top of the tree in terms of reliability. We don't have any issues on that side of things. And then obviously the service and support and backup that we offer.
It's saving us a considerable amount of money. We had a target of £5 million by 2011. We've already saved £3.1 million, so its cost effectiveness is already there. That's the business that we're in driving through efficiencies through all levels of the council to ensure that we can make savings for the council taxpayer, provide a better service and at the same time be a #1 local authority.